Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. The new gun fishing update is now live and it has brought a few crazy changes which I wanted to share with you all. This though is just one of the topics which I'll be focusing on, so if you want to see more, which I will be covering over the next week, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. The topic of today though is all focusing on crafting, and I'm not just talking about crafting weapons and armor. It seems very clear that Bethesda have been listening to us and they've got some pretty clear intentions on actually making the game more streamlined, fun, and just kind of less cumbersome, to use their own words. At the minute we have the build menu, which takes like 5 to 10 minutes to actually find the actual item that you want, or especially for me, considering I've been playing it for 6 years and I've got that many items, it's a nightmare. Now they have addressed this one that they are working on, and hopefully we'll see some changes to this in the next update. But one of the other major areas is crafting. Now it would appear that Bethesda are already jumping on streamlining the way we craft and build, with a few changes that they've actually added in with this update. Firstly, weapons and weapon mods that you used to kind of require you to equip, say, a gunsmith to craft them no longer need the perk to be equipped. It's been changed so now when you log on you don't actually need to go through the annoying thing of switching out your perks just to craft, say, one weapon, something which I personally really hated, especially when I've been making the Minerva videos. As you can see in the background footage now, when you open up your workbench you can actually see that you can just craft every single weapon available, bar the ones where I didn't have the actual resources, like the Deathclaw Gauntlet and the other couple that I didn't have, which required special kind of items. For the most part though, literally every single one of these I can craft now, whereas before I'd have to switch on, say, a gunsmith or science or whatever it may be. I'd have to switch out the perks and it was a pain rather than just being able to craft it. Now in the patch notes I have said that they've done this to make it more streamlined, like I said, because they want to make it a little bit more easier rather than messing around with your perks all the time. So overall a really solid change. Now secondly, when it comes to actually building traps, this has been a really kind of annoying one, because if you are a camp builder and you like going around doing events, you go around to your events, and then when it comes to camp building you'll either have a different perk set up to actually camp build, or you'll have to switch out some of your perks depending on how you do it personally. Now there's also been some changes, as you will no longer need to equip Fireproof to build flamethrower traps, something that a lot of builders have a lot to carry on with because you've always got to swap out that perk. And you'll also no longer need to equip Home Defense for your workshop traps as well. So two really solid changes, and it seems mad that it's took nearly 6 years for someone to have this idea, but it's just the start. I'm sure that we all have our very own ideas where we've got a lot of things which we would streamline. Comment yours down below. I'm sure there's some brilliant ideas that you've all got. Now whilst we are on the topic of crafting, there has been a couple of little tweaks I spotted in the patch notes as well. If you now want to craft a fusion core, it's changed, so instead of going into your chemistry workbench, it's now in your tinker's workbench with the rest of your ammo types. 3 weapons have also been moved from being classed as energy weapons to heavy weapons in the weapons workbench menu, with the Gauss minigun, the plasma caster, and also the Tesla cannon also moving categories. Overall though, this is just a handful of the positive changes that they've made in this update. I know it's kind of mainly focused on this new fishing thing, but I think the fishing thing is mainly just like a small little tweak that they've added in. And when you look at behind the scenes at all the patch notes, they've actually went through a lot of different changes. There's a whole bunch of perk changes, weapon changes, loads of different things and tweaks that they're trying to kind of change and improve the game, which I will be covering over the next week or so. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned on the channel for that and be subscribed so you don't miss them. That's all I have for today's video though, so if you did enjoy, please support the channel by hitting that like button. It really helps out pushing like the video and the algorithm and all that stuff, and drop a comment of your thoughts on all of this as well. Or if you don't want to comment your thoughts, just comment algorithm for the fun of it, because you know, why not? Anyways, that's it for today, so thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, bye bye.